Good evening, people. Welcome back to another Crypto Sherpa news video. I did tell you I'd be back, and here I am. I know it's late, so let's get through this before I pass out. Today's news, we got more cryptocurrencies, or more countries adopting cryptocurrencies, or more to say, CBDCs. Also, Visa's announced something to do with their card purchases, and a lot of stuff with NFTs. All that and more. Let's dive right on in. All right. More countries to adopt Bitcoin. Who's the first one on the list? I think I said it earlier. It was Jamaica. That's right. Bank of Jamaica to begin digital currency pilot in August. The Bank of Jamaica is getting ready to begin testing its planned central bank digital currency in collaboration with financial institutions in the country. CBDC. So yep, we got countries trying to adopt a CBDC, centralized bank digital currency. We'll see how far they get. They're just testing the waters, trying to move their paper fiat into digital fiat. That's what this is. So let's see what they got to say. Jamaica's central bank will reportedly commence the initial rollout of its central bank digital currency project in August. According to a report by the Jamaica Observer on Wednesday, Bank of Jamaica BOJ Governor Richard Biles made this known during a Rotary Club event earlier in July. Detailing plans to begin the pilot phase in August, Biles revealed that BOJ was currently working on the technical aspects of the CBDC within a sandbox environment. As previously reported by Cointelegraph, the BOJ chose Irish technology firm eCurrency Mint as the tech provider for its national digital currency project back in March. The Ireland-based cryptography security company was chosen from a list of solutions provided that began applying for the project back in July 2020. As we work through the technical minting of the currency, we have to test it rigorously as a pilot that we will do in August, Biles stated, adding, in September to December, we'll be recruiting more of the banks to come on board, and then we'll gradually expand the pilot out into a full-fledged launch of the CBDC. The BOJ governor also provided more details about the planned CBDC, stating that financial institutions will serve as intermediaries between central bank and consumers, both retail and corporate. With the CBDC designed to complement Jamaica's banknotes, financial institutions will be able to issue the digital currency to individual and business account holders at a rate of 1 CBDC, #coin, to 1 Jamaican dollar. Okay. Biles also stated that the BOG's plan to use CBDCs as a platform to provide financial services to the unbanked population in this regard. The central bank governor called on the assistance of telecom firms in the country, as well as their significant network retail payment. Okay, hold on. I think I spend my super greens. I'm trying to stay healthy. Delicious. But yeah, they said, like, what do they say right here? Like, they're going to bank the unbanked, or what did that say? Let's see. They want to provide financial services to the unbanked population. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. The only people I know that are truly helping out the unbanked is the Divi project. Based in Costa Rica, their entire platform's crypto made easy, and they're going to give PayPal and Venmo a run for their money because those guys don't want to work with the poor people or people with no banks. But what the Divi project understands is most people can't get a hold of a bank, but what they can get a hold of is a phone. So if you can make your phone basically your bank, awesome, because that's why the Divi project gives non-custodial wallets, meaning you're in full control with your seed phrases. So just write them down and hide them away. That is it. But that's the Jamaica CBDC news, and they're not the only one in the news today. We also have, here we go, New Zealand, their Reserve Bank consulting public on a potential CBDC. The Reserve Bank of New Zealand will look at the potential for a CBDC work alongside cash as government-backed money and assesses the issues around the emergence of crypto assets, such as stablecoins. So yeah, bank, CBDC. What they need to put in there is Bitcoin. The Reserve Bank of New Zealand says a central bank digital currency might be a solution, the ongoing reduction in the use of cash, and that it will look more closely at the use of cryptocurrencies. The bank will open up public consultations regarding a CBDC and the emergence of new digital forms of money, including stablecoins. Here in their tweet from the Reserve Bank of New Zealand, will be consulting extensively over the remainder of the 2021 on issues key to the future of how New Zealand pays and save, driven by our new stewardship by mandate for cash and broader currency system. But yeah, so like we said, countries are going to be basically fighting over CBDCs, like who's going to be the best one. And in the long run of it all, like whoever has the best centralized bank digital currency, they'll just do layer and layer on top of that. And they'll just choose the best one, and they're backed up like how the US dollar is. Like you see other countries like who have the US dollar as their main token, or their token that's backed by their dollar or pound or whatever it is. And what the issue with that is, the dollar is inflationary, so they keep printing more and more money on it, and that gives these other countries' dollars a lot less value. So if we do the same thing with CBDCs, it's not going to work. Bitcoin is the only solution. Ethereum is part of the solution too, because Ethereum's got smart contracts, which Bitcoin does not. So yeah, good luck CBDCs, and that's all for that. Next up, we got Visa. Visa customers have spent over $1 billion on crypto-linked cards this year. That's true. I've pretty much spent at least $500 or almost $1,000 just using my Litecoin Visa card. I load this up with Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin or Ethereum, and I just spend it in the real world. It really comes in handy in tough situations because I'm just a typical guy. I'm paycheck to paycheck. Sometimes I run a little short on cash right before, like a day or two before my next payday. But luckily I got that card, and I keep investing in cryptos because I'm still up from when I started. So people, just get into some cryptocurrencies now, do your research, invest just a little bit, and it will grow. Like, sure, we've taken a little dip right now. I remember during that last bull run in, like, what was that? Like, was that in May, April, or March? I cannot remember. Like, I was up 15x, and sure, we had a dip. I'm still up 4, 5, or 6x from my initial investment. So I still expect to see that rise up again as I keep adding to it. So again, I only use this card for emergencies right now, because in the long run, I want to hold on to my cryptos and then use that as a leverage for the future. So let's read this article. Open and Visa. Crypto-linked card spending is on the Visa rise. Visa shared this week that consumer spending with Visa-based crypto credit cards has exceeded $1 billion this year through just the first 6 months of the year, increasing adoption through accessibility. Visa also shared this week that it plans on partnering with 50 different cryptocurrency platforms to allow ease of access for consumers converting and spending digital currencies at millions of merchants across the globe. These crypto companies include the likes of Coinbase, Block, Crypto.com, and more. So I gotta go over my rules and terms for my Litecoin card. That's how it works. But when you use the cards like Coinbase, Block, Crypto.com, what they do is literally sell your token and then present it to them as cash. The Litecoin guys, I'm sure they're partnered with Visa. So like, I'm sure Visa just takes the coins, hodls it for themselves, hodls it for themselves, and then loans out the cash that they got to the company. So you're not selling it, you're just trading it over to them. And that's what I'm picturing is going on. But the transaction business moves quickly. It was just earlier this year that the company said it would allow consumers to use stable coins, USDC, to settle transactions. Visa is also pairing up with FTX for the company's FinTech Fast Track program. As part of the program, they will help facilitate FTX paying 50% of its employees in USDC. The partnership and program is nothing new to the credit card firm, as partnerships with a firm like Circle have come into the fold for the past year. More from Visa's reports, Visa has also built out a digital currency roadmap that was initially published last year. This week's report highlights on progress from the roadmap, calling all 3 major sticking points in expanding and evolving ecosystem. Rewards, reimagined, and stablecoins come to the fore. So there's plenty more business opportunities ahead. Like I just mentioned Divi project, like I'm not sure which in their next quarter or one of their roadmaps is. Like they just did the mobile wallet. Next, the mobile is going to go to Europe. We also got soon to be staking on it. And then pretty soon, even closer, we're going to have the Divi MasterCard or Visa card. That's right. Visa and MasterCard will be partnering up with the Divi project. So stay tuned for that. And this is another way to spend your cryptocurrencies in the real world. So that's the Visa news. That's adoption and it's going on. So let's move on to some quite random news, actually. Because next up we have Oscar winner Anthony Hopkins' next film will be an NFT. Haha, funny. The NFT movie platform TFUEL says Zero Contact will be the world's first NFT feature film. In brief, the TFUEL is a new NFT platform for feature films. Zero Contact will be its first release. Actor Anthony Hopkins already has 2 Oscars. Soon he'll have another one-of-a-kind item to go with them, a non-fungible token tied to his next movie. TFUEL shared a project of the film production company Derby Entertainment and fintech platform developer Currency Works announced today that Hopkins' next film, Zero Contact, will be the first film released on the company's NFT viewing platform. The firm claims it is the world's first NFT feature film. That would be true. Yeah, why not just, if anything, I say they should partner with Theta, because Theta's all in the NFT space. They have a bunch of patents. If you haven't seen my last video, they just got a 5th one approved. So for all these movie guys making movies in NFTs, I actually didn't even think of them doing that. It is looking pretty interesting. So yeah, that's the movie that's going to be happening, Zero Contact. I wonder what it's going to really be about, but I'll probably watch it. I'll take a look at it, see what it's like. But that's that news. Let's go on to our next random article, which is the UFC gets... Baxter, stop barking. My little gassy dog. She didn't eat her food today. She's feeling quite gassy. But let's see. Yeah, UFC gets $175 million in sponsorship deal with cryptocurrency platform Crypto.com. Crypto.com signs a $175 million kit deal with UFC as the cryptocurrency platform continues to expand its sponsorship drive. UFC enjoys a piece of cryptocurrency money. Endeavor-owned UFC has agreed to sign a sponsorship deal with Crypto.com, as per which the cryptocurrency platform name will be on wrestlers' fight kits both in and out of the arena. The details of the deal aren't known to the public. However, according to a CNBC report, people familiar with the deal have said it's worth $175 million over 10 years. Crypto.com is a cryptocurrency website with over 10 million users. The Hong Kong-based exchange allows people to buy and sell cryptos. The company deals with wrestling giant UFC and isn't without precedents. Crypto.com has already signed similar sports deals with other organizations in the past. But yeah, so UFC is partnering with Crypto.com and they got a great deal. So kudos. I love this adoption news in the world. Like, the more news like this that comes out, the better, because people just need to know about cryptocurrency. Like, it's out there. People are seeing it. The next step we need now is people to educate themselves on cryptocurrencies. So if you want to educate yourself, follow my Patreon account. Sign down below. That's where I teach you. If you also want to learn more, great people to look up on YouTube: Modern Investor, Bitcoin Ben, Economic Ninja, the Rich Dad Poor Dad series. Like, just click on those links and or go those guys on YouTube, and they are great sources of information. I like those because Bitcoin Ben really breaks down like certain articles that come and go. He also educates people on how to start their own cryptocurrency business. So that is pretty awesome. That's how I got really motivated to start my own business. And then I like the Modern Investor and the Economic Ninja because they just report the facts. I don't want no conspiracies, price predictions or whatnot. I just want to know the news. And that's what I do to give to you guys. Just the news on here with a little my say involved into it. Yeah, so good job, UFC and Crypto.com. I love seeing adoption news. And I look forward to the future and what's going to come. And lastly, let's see later, Argentine deputy proposes Bitcoin salaries in a new bill. Pretty interesting. Let's see. Let me close all these stupid ads. But yeah, the Argentina. Is that South America? Yes, it is. Jose Luis Ramon, Argentina's national deputy for Mendoza province, has submitted a new bill that, if passed, would allow workers to collect salaries in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. And that's right, Tuche, 4 a.m. tomorrow. I got my other day job. Nordstrom. Bam. So yeah, I'm trying to get through this article. But Ramon claims that the initiative could preserve the purchasing power of employees while increasing their financial autonomy. Under the proposed bill, workers could opt to be paid fully or partially in crypto. Those Argentines who overseas would not have to convert their earnings to the peso after returning home. So pretty awesome. Due to economic turmoil, Argentina ranks high in grassroots cryptocurrency adoptions together with other Latin American countries such as Venezuela, Brazil, and Peru. As reported by You Today, the El Salvador government also had discussions about paying employees in Bitcoin in June. Yeah, that's Alex Afron. That's just him. But yeah, so they proposed it. Like, isn't the peso backed by the dollar as well, or whatever? It's not backed by it, but whatever. So as long as the money keeps getting printed, it's going to lower value. So if they're switching over to Bitcoin, that is a smart move. That's all I gotta say, because Bitcoin's deflationary. As long as money keeps getting printed, Bitcoin's going to keep going higher in value, and that's what we love. Alrighty, and that was pretty much it for the news. Here we have the coin market cap. Bitcoin's at 33,000. Ethereum's at 2238. Binance is at 321. It's always like I said, 300, 321. It says it's down, but in the long run, it's still up by 9%. So it's going up. XRP is at 63. Dollars is at 22, still going down. And I love that because that is a crap coin. I'm just going to say that. It's a meme. It's a joke. If it goes back under a penny, I'll buy some just for the fun of it. But that is it. If it doesn't go below a penny, I'm not touching it. Uniswap's at $21. Solana's 36. Litecoin back down to 134. I love it seeing it at the 140. I would love to see it back at the 400 again. If not, I'm looking forward to the 1,000 when it gets there. Theta's at 653. Stellar 24. No one cares about you because you're just as bad as Ripple. Aave 302. Shiba Inu is at 29. Why does this must keep going up? And I just want to see where Theta Fuel is at. And there we go. Theta Fuel went down. That number 50 now. It's at 34 cents. So yeah. That's the crypto news. And if you want to understand why I might be going down, I see it as a great sign because the crypto fear greed index tells me so. When prices are starting to dip, the fear usually comes back in, and we are currently sitting at a 20 of extreme fear, which is amazing news. Because if you don't know, when we see signs of extreme fear, that can be a sign that investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity. Also, when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. So there you have it, people. When you see it being too greedy, just hodl it. But if we're in sign of extreme fear, stack them sats, baby. And there you go, people. That is your daily crypto news. I hope you enjoyed watching this today. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, share with your friends, and leave me a comment down below like my friend Chiche. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all you guys. I'm going to be getting some sleep right now. And yeah, so the crypto Sherpa is out, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.